Hello! My name is Callista, and welcome back to Life is Strange 2. In the last episode, we completed episode 2, Rules. It ended, I've got to say, compared to some of the other endings that, would have resulted in Chris being hit by a car, I think episode 2 ended pretty well. The boys managed to get away without being noticed by the police. They hopped on a train, and at least from how it sounded in the, next time on Life is Strange 2, it sounded like they were with Cassidy. I definitely noticed that they were on a weed farm. I noticed that. And I believe Cassidy said they were going to California, so I think by this point the boys are in California on a weed farm. I am concerned. I don't want the boys getting involved in anything illegal. They already have the police coming after them for potentially murdering a cop. They don't need any more bad publicity. If it gets out like, oh, the boys were spotted at a weed farm, then it's just going to make everything so much worse. So I'm hoping it's a legal weed farm. I'm hoping nothing criminal is going on, because the boys don't need that in their lives, okay? They just need stability, which they had at Claire and Steven's house, but sadly that couldn't continue. Oh, I am excited. I am very nervous. But let's jump into episode 3.
Once upon a time, in a wild, wild world, there were 2 wolf brothers living in their home lair with their papa wolf. They all lived happily together, but one day, hunters took their dad away. Forever. So now the brothers were alone. And they had to find a new home. That's when the big brother discovered that the little one was not an ordinary wolf, but a super wolf. And then they worked together to learn how to use his power and to follow the rules for them. They discovered a secret hideout where they could train day and night. They were happy. But the little wolf got very sick, so they had to move on. On the way, a deadly predator attacked them. But they scared it away. They decided to journey to the home of their nearby ancestors to seek help. Finally, the tired and hungry brothers made it to the home of their ancestors. The old wolves invited them to stay. They even took care of them. They were happy to have a safe, warm place to rest. The little wolf even made friends with a raccoon, and together they went on awesome adventures. Unfortunately, the hunters were hot on their trail and found them. But the old wolves helped the brothers escape. The brothers had nowhere to stay again, so they decided to keep going south to the distant homeland of their papa wolf.
Life is Strange 2 is a story-based game that highlights player choice. Your actions and decisions will have consequences and impact the world around you and your brother. Choose wisely.
where you can't get what you want, but you can get me. So let's set out to see, 'cause you are my medicine when you're close to me. When you're close to me.
No way, you little shit. Daniel, get your ass over here now.
Seattle,
He's
3
so
months.
busted.
3 months before the incident. I was thinking this was a dream sequence. Oh, shit. Oh, I recognized the grub poster. Oh, that was when I was like, oh, we're back in the room. Oh.
Man, I suck at perspective. I should take a class.
Yeah, I think that's really cool. I think that looks really good. Oh, that's a thought. That's... Yeah, this is different. Oh. Yeah, wallet, gotta find a job. Would be nice having my own cash. Well, you've got your own cash in 3 months and it isn't nice. Maybe I should get a fake ID to buy booze. I'd be more popular for sure. Yeah, look at how different his prerogatives were. He looks so young here. He does. Home keys. Water bottle. Skate tool. Just can't get that ollie right, but I haven't been to the park in days. Excuse me. There we go. Drawing. Way to save your artwork, Picasso. Time for a new sketchbook. There we go. Oh yeah, it's Hot Dog Man. Hot Dog Man with a banana. Headphones. These still work great, but I could use a backup pair. Lighter. Dad gave it to me when we both went camping last summer. It was so cool to have some alone time with him. Fantasy book. Ellery keeps bugging me to read this, but summer break's not for reading. Right, summer break is always for reading. Every time is for reading. Reading is great. USB key. I should upload some pictures from my old phone on this before I get rid of it. Yeah, we still don't know what was on that. Okay, let's... Oh, I like that we're back here. Weed bag.
Man, that would fucking kill me if he found this. So he better not find it.
Yes, so you should hide it better. That's right out in the open. At least put it to the bottom underneath the magazines. God damn.
Shit. I can't wait for the show with the whole crew.
The Failure Plus Guest, the Open House Seattle, Sunday, August 21st, 2016. I would assume that's be doors open, 6:30 p.m.
I hope they don't expect me to remember all this when school starts.
They do. They always do.
How did I get Lila to talk me into this shit?
Okay, Lila Park, Adam Barnes, Ellery, Winchell, and Sean Diaz. Who's up for the reservoir dive tomorrow? Pass. Homework. Bullshit. He's going. In his birthday suit. How? There's a big fence. Jump it, track star. Wire cutters, just in case. I'll take a rain check. No way out, birthday boy. Answer the phone. There's no backing out.
Looking... kind of lame.
No,
Swipe left.
I don't think you look lame. I think that's a nice picture.
Lila keeps hooking me up with birthday gifts. She's more excited than I am.
Oh, Seattle Starcade, gift coupon, unlimited gameplay for 1 hour, Saturday through Sunday, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., 1 coupon per player. Again, he had such a nice life. Such a lovely life, and now look where he is.
So much bullshit. But I got phone and party bills now.
Dear Z-Mart Sales Department Manager, my name is Sean Diaz and I am a 16-year-old high school student with a 3.5 GPA. Mrs. Castillo from the Future Youth Project referred me to your store and department to apply for the position of a part-time assistant. I have worked in customer service at my father's garage since I was 13 and have experience with people and registers. As a track runner, I also know how important it is to be part of a team, and since I already know your sports department, I think it would be a good addition to the Z-Mart sales team. I think I would be a good addition. Thank you, and I hope to hear back from you soon. Sincerely yours has been crossed out, Sean Diaz. Oh, well, we know he got the job. We know he got the job because he was he was a part of Z-Mart when we first started playing in episode 1.
Need to put on the patch I bought last week.
The backpack. That'll belong to your little brother in a few months. Anything else? Anything else?
Scored it at the skate park last week. Now I need to sew it on.
Nice.
Dad thinks I'll stop skating if I get a car when I turn 16. Wrong.
He just wants you to be safe. Okay. Yeah, I know, but I want to search.
Maybe he's invisible now? Oh, no time for this. Where are you? They're probably gonna bury me in this thing.
Oh, dude, don't say that. Don't say that, because I'm pretty sure that's his regular sweater when he's on the run. That feels like foreshadowing to me.
Wish I had more time to play. Unless we're summer school.
Here's the thing, this can't end well. This can't end well. I could foresee a situation where it ends with the boys dying. I could, but I hope it doesn't.
Of course. Like I want to play fucking hide and seek.
Shit, though, he has a really nice room. Hot damn. Yeah, I'm gonna search through this.
Isn't Daniel too old for bedtime stories?
Flying Kids from Poughkeepsie by Peter Tobero. I mean, if he wants to read stuff before bed, I don't think there's out wrong with that. He's 10. Let the 10-year-old be a kid whilst he still can be a kid.
Who would have thought playing Minecraft would get him back to his blocks? Got this for a girl in the 8th grade. But I chickened out.
And so you gave it to your little brother instead.
I used to play with these at Ellery's. Man, I feel old.
Okay. Nothing out there.
Gift from Lila. Daniel never got so close to proposing to her.
Oh, nice. I just find that adorable. His crush on his older brother's best friend. I don't know. I just think it's cute.
Too bad we didn't have a clue she hated all of us.
Ah, Karen Diaz, Tortoise Sports Club. It's interesting that this is in Daniel's room, because we know that Daniel is, out of everyone, he's the most interested in Karen. He wants to know who she is because he doesn't have any memories of her. However, the kind of feeling I got was that Sean and Esteban had been protecting Daniel from Karen. And by protecting, I mean from their perspective. They had been keeping stuff about her from him, which would imply he's probably stolen this. He's probably nicked this so he can look at his man before bed.
This thing is so cheap and ugly. I love it.
And oh, there's a picture of the three of them. They look so fucking cute and happy and... Oh, it's not gonna last. Show me that.
So lucky Noah lives downtown. Else they'd drive me crazy 24/7.
Okay. Yeah, I believe Daniel mentioned he's got a Minecraft world with Noah.
Man, my brother's a little player. Lila loves it.
Lila, thank you so much for the box of candy. I love them. You are nice. XXX Daniel. Oh, when he grows up, if he grows up, hopefully he grows up, he's gonna have all the boys and girls in his yard. I swear.
Ooh, Dad confiscated the play box after that. Daniel was a total rage ball.
Ooh, D, please see teacher with parent. Oh, damn. Damn, that is serious.
What is he making with all that crap?
Oh, he made I think he made a rocket, and he gave it to Sean. It was in Sean's room, and Sean was like, oh, this is, like, he was just like, oh, this is shit. He was very ungrateful.
Did this for Daniel's birthday. He was so happy with it.
Oh, that is cool. Okay, I think... Warning, caution, danger. Yeah. That's everything, I think. Okay. So he wasn't in here.
Okay,
Daniel?
I'm done. Where the fuck is he?
That door is suspiciously ajar.
Sucks to be Daniel. But he can't bug me all the time. I would have been pissed if I was there. Asshole.
Hey neighbor, I wanted to let you know I didn't appreciate you calling the cops on me and my friends last week. I know it was late, but it was Saturday and we weren't having a big party and you could have just asked me to turn the music down. Plus, we didn't leave those bottles in the gutter on purpose. Instead, you made a big show and got the cops involved. They hassled us for an hour. They even thought I stole one of my own cars. I'm glad my kids weren't home to see this. Try knocking next time, your neighbor. And I would assume that is your neighbor, Esteban. Here's the thing, I can understand my next door neighbours are having a party, it's really loud, I don't necessarily want to go over there because I'm concerned that I might get jumped, so I'm just going to call the police. On one hand, I can understand that. However, has Esteban ever shown any indication that he is violent? If there has never been any indication, like, you could knock, do you have his number? You could just phone them up and say, hey, I'm next door and you're being really loud. Like, can you possibly turn it down, please? If there's no indication that the neighbor would behave violently, then there is no harm. Like, a few years ago, we had a neighbor that he was constantly throwing parties. He was a teenager, and it was whenever his parents would leave for the weekend, there'd be like 20 to 30 teenagers over there, partying well into the AM. And here's the thing, we never called the police, but we also never went over there to ask him to turn it down, because it was a house full of teenagers. It was a house full of teenagers. And they wouldn't have listened. Things probably would have just ended badly, because who would have gone over there? Me? I am 5'2". I am 5'2", and at the time I was 22 years old, I think. Older than them, but I look very young. I look about 12. Or at least I did at the time. They probably would have just laughed in my face. My dad could have gone over there. My dad is a very old man. They would have laughed in his face. Like, it wouldn't have done anything. So from that perspective, I can understand being intimidated to go over and speak to your neighbour about turning things down. However, if you're a grown person, and they are a grown person, and they have never shown any indication of being violent, I don't think it's... Also, what time was this? Because if this was in the AM, again, I'm like, oh, it's early morning, it's dark out, things could happen. But if it's like... It was late. It's an odd one. Like I said, I can see where the neighbour is coming from. You know, having dealt with neighbours who were constantly partying, but feeling too intimidated to go over there and speak to them. Like I said, we never called the police, we just dealt with it. We knew they were going to move in a few years, so like, what's the point in having unnecessary drama? But yeah, we never went to deal with it because we were far too intimidated. But at the same time, this neighbour, as we know from the first episode, was sending, you know, letters to this guy saying, oh, you may not know your rights because you're not a true American. Like, the neighbour was racist. The neighbour was being very, very racist. So, if you have the balls to send those letters, like, why don't you have the balls to go down and say, hey, this is loud? Like, I can understand being intimidated, but at the same time, Esteban has shown no signs of being violent. Messy situation there. Like I said, we knew the neighbours were going to move eventually, so there was no point in stirring up unnecessary drama.
Dad got in trouble for his last barbecue. Hope he does it again, so I can come this time.
Hold, it was a barbecue? Like, I'm assuming the letter and the barbecue are connected. That is... My thought was like loud music. People passed out on the front lawn, like... Not a barbecue with some beers. Like, what the hell?
Could be anywhere. Oh, shit.
He's probably downstairs in the garage.
Sorry, Andrew. I'm the free babysitter now. Daniel is psyched, but I'd rather just go with Lila and the crew.
Join the Tale of the Whale, all aboard Ahab's Moby Day tour. Sail the mighty sea with the crew of the Neptune and sail with the whales. Free seafood lunch. Ooh, I love a seafood lunch. You can even fish from the deck. Free pics of you, the crew, and the whales. Oh, lovely. Oh, he wouldn't. He wouldn't be in here.
Whoa, hold on.
Let go! Stop it!
Dude, I told you to stay out of my room.
Ow! That hurt!
Yeah, I'm not fucking around anymore. Got it?
Oh, I don't like either of these. Stop being a shitty brother.
Do you hear me, Daniel? You shall not enter your brother's room. Watch out, man.
You started it, dickhead!
What is this crap? Are you fighting again?
You proud of yourself?
Stop it!
Enough! Getting tired of this. Sean, what happened? Now!
Dad, I told him not to come into my room. He never listens.
He hit me and broke the trophy.
He's lying. He always does that when he gets busted. Little shit.
Enough! You both better listen because I'm tired of this crap, okay? This is my house too, not your playground. You hear me? Jeez. You guys are working my last nerve this week. You okay, mijo? I'm going to talk with your brother. You know the drill. Bedroom and no games.
I didn't do anything.
Uh-huh. Let's talk.
Ugh,
Now.
This is so stupid. It's bullshit.
Okay. You really taught that book a lesson. You done?
Whatever. Like you're gonna believe me. Daniel's always right.
Look. Please? Listen, Sean. I can't do this on my own. I can't. I need you to help me. I know you don't want to babysit Daniel. You grow up. You need space, more freedom. I get it. But we're a trio now, and you gotta take some responsibility. That little shit is just a kid. You're almost an adult.
Oh, I've been trying to play Sean as... and not necessarily mature for his age, but I've been trying to play him as that he's really stepping up into his father's shoes. At this stage, I think because Esteban was still there, he had the freedom to be a bit of a brat. It's only when his father was gone that he kind of realized, oh shit, I can't be doing this anymore. I've got to step up, I've got to be responsible for him because he's 10. He's 10, he can't. I'm 17, I have to.
I always look out for him, but I can't stop him from creeping around my room. Even you told him. He's just... spoiled.
So were you. And you had 8 years of being spoiled before you had to share toys with your little brother. I know it might sound cheesy, but we have to be good role models for him. He's a Diaz, right?
His dad makes a good point. You got 8 years of being spoiled. You also got something he never got. You got 8 years with your man. He didn't get that. I do think that Sean hears him.
Okay, I hear you. I'll try to be super bro.
Just try to be there for him, like you are now. Says mi hijo. I'm late for work. Go talk to your brother and work this drama out. We'll go to the movies tonight if you guys don't wreck the house. I know you love to hear this. But I'm proud of you. Both of you.
Okay, get back to work.
See you tonight, kids. Be nice and don't break anything else.
Oh, anything else, he says. Oh. Oh, buddy, it's good seeing Esteban again. It's...
I better do something about Daniel.
Yeah, you should. However, that will have to wait until the next episode because I am just about out of time for this one. I'm liking the flashback. I'm liking the flashback because with... how do I put it? Life is Strange 1 and Life is Strange 2, they feel very different to me. They are both trying to tell very different stories. Life is Strange 1 focused a lot on the powers, whereas Life is Strange 2 focuses a lot more on the bond between Sean and Daniel, the social pressures of being a young adult, of being a minority, and how the world sees you. I think Life is Strange 2 focuses more on the individual and the world in which they reside. And I don't think that's a bad choice. I think stories like this need to be told. However, because it's telling that type of story, there are so many times when things get really dark and really personal. Compared to Life is Strange 1, where things got dark, like the fucking Kate in the dark room, that was awful. Seeing those pictures of Kate and of Rachel Amber, those were really fucking dark, but they weren't personal. They weren't attacks directed at Max, and as such, that allowed for... It was a very tense environment, but there was also levity. And you get that far less with Life is Strange 2, so I'm really enjoying... There goes my timer. I'm really enjoying these moments of peace where Sean is with his family and he can just be, if that makes any sense. So I'm really enjoying the flashback. In the next episode, we go and speak to Daniel, and hopefully we can work this all out. But until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.